everyone. Welcome back to Take Two Rundown. I'm Cerise, and this is my co-host,
Donnie D'Amici.
Donnie D in La Casa. D, today we are going to be talking about what?
Oof. Sex compatibility.
Woo! Here's our theme song, guys. We'll be right back.
Mic check 1 2, it's the rundown crew. Cerise and Donnie spitting truth like they do. News on the block, sports on the rise. Entertainment served raw, no disguise. Got the streets buzzing from the east to the west. Every headline dissected, they bring the best. Cerise with the heat, Donnie's got the flow. Two voices, one mic, let the knowledge grow. Take two, rundown, you know the sound. Truth in the hustle, breaking new ground.
Sex compatibility. What does that mean exactly? Because our last video that we did, we talked about dating. And for me, dating, if I just am compatible with the guy mentally, if I'm compatible with him and I want to spend time with him, I don't care how compatible our bedroom activity is. I will treat him like, if I have to teach him, I will hold on to that man, even if he has erectile difficulties. I'm like, don't worry, baby, we'll work it out. Just, right. I'm not desperate. I'm just, at this point in my life, I kind of just was, I don't know. Do you think that's desperate?
Do you want to know that prior to getting into this relationship? Do you just want to go into that and say, I'm in a relationship, we've never had sex before, but I'm just going to go into this blind, not knowing how it is going to be in the bedroom? Are you willing to do that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 100%.
Okay. So what if he doesn't want to have sex at all? I don't want no oral sex. So because I don't want to have sex until we get married. What if it goes into that?
I'm good with it. I have been single for 4 years. So if I can meet someone that meets me at a level of communication where, we're going to, let's say, taking a drive to Santo Domingo, to Santiago, we're like going to concerts, we're going to lunches, we're trying out the new restaurants in town, just different places. Like, we are actually celebrating life together. The bedroom is just afterthought. I know maybe because I know what I am capable of in the bedroom in regards to wanting to make sure a man is happy. I would never ever just like not want to please a man. Like the same thing as I said in our last video, I want him to feel special, secure, and I want him to feel like the only man in the room when we go somewhere. Same thing in the bedroom. So maybe that's why I can confidently say that, I have no fear with that. But I think it's different for a man. And I'm hearing that from you because it could be that maybe women always, just like in the other video when you said women always expect to have the door open, expect to be have their meal paid for and everything. Maybe it's the same thing in the bedroom. Is that what I'm hearing from you?
Well, I'll just say this. I'll speak for me. I'm attracted to women. If I decide to approach a woman, it's because I'm attracted to her. If she's attracted to me, then I would like to go out on a date, see if what kind of communication we have, see if we're compatible, if we speak in the same language, think in the same things, have the same goals. And if that's a stimulating, then the next step is that bedroom. So I like this person. I'm into this person. Now, I want to see if we are compatible in the boom boom room. And if we're not.
But how could you not be compatible in the boom boom room? How could you not be? Like, wouldn't you just teach the person what it is that you like? And then
Okay, I might.
is she,
But
shouldn't
what
she
if
be
she doesn't?
coachable?
But what if she's not? That's
Well, you got to
that's just
figure
it.
that out on the first date.
No, you can't. I would not ask a woman anything about sex unless she brought it up. Now,
Okay, so
I
you're
would
a
not ask a
gentleman. That's
woman,
beautiful.
do you like, I mean, I can't just say, you like oral sex or do you give oral sex?
Right,
Or,
right,
and
right,
she may not, you might be into that. She might
right,
not. Or she might be into it
right,
and you might not. She may
right.
expect, to bring
She
other
makes
men or women in the bedroom and you might like be
right.
like, what's it? So you got to know
So,
up front. You got to
so,
test the
so you want to know if you're compatible in the bedroom before you know if you're compatible as a relationship?
no.
Okay.
Once we've established we're compatible,
Mm-hmm.
now this could go somewhere. With
Right.
this relationship, we have something. I think we're
Right.
on to something. Let's
Okay.
take it to the next level, which is the
Right.
bedroom.
Right. But when does that next level come? Like,
Right after dinner.
oh, see, now this is where I'm like,
No, after we have that
I,
conversation. After we have that
okay.
conversation.
Okay. So this is the thing. Okay. For me, this is my speed. I am not sleeping with a man on a second date. Um,
No,
but
no, not that.
this is the thing. I meet someone, like whether I meet him in person and we go for a bite to eat, and it also depends on, I guess, the chemistry, right? So, I mean, I'm not
Exactly.
saying no. I'm not like, oh, I wait till the third date or the fourth date. I'm not saying that either. But what I'm saying, dating after 50 now, like our last video, I'm a little bit more reserved. So I got to get to know that he's not just looking to hit it and quit it. I have to get to know that there's not other women in his life. I need to know that, what his intentions are. Now, once we figure all that out and we enjoy each other's company, at each other's place, I cook for him, he opens his doors to me. Then for me, I need a warm up. I need a warm up. I can't just go like from 1 to 100.
Right. No,
Mm-hmm.
nobody's saying go to 1 to 100. I'm just saying, a man, most men are not going to
Mm-hmm.
waste a lot of time going to restaurants, spending
Right.
money, wasting their time. Time is valuable. Men, our time is valuable,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean, you have to give some type of indication that, hey, you're interested and we want to go to the next level. It's levels. You have to take
Right.
one step at a time. We
Mm-hmm.
meet, that's level 1. We go out, that's level 2. We go
Mm-hmm.
out again, that's level 3. Now, between level 2 and level 3, you should be saying, I'm feeling this guy. You know what? I
Right.
know at some point he's a man, he's going to come at me. He's
Right.
going to come at me. And you
True.
have to be prepared to say, no, not yet ready. And
Right.
then he's going to have to make a decision. Me, I'm going to be like, what are you not ready about? Did you just, I
Right.
mean, is it something medical? What is it? Why aren't you ready?
Right.
Because I'm not
Right.
over Robert. I'm not over Charles. Okay, well then hit me up
Mm-hmm.
when you get over that. When you get that problem out of your life, then because
Mm-hmm.
I understand. You shouldn't
Right.
be dating when you're not over your ex,
Right.
um, or I got problems that I'm dealing with mentally. I'm trying to figure
Mm-hmm.
out how to pay my bills. Okay, when you get your bills paid, because a lot of women will throw
Right.
that in there. I
Well,
need my bills paid.
right.
Thinking you're gonna pay
I
for it now.
know.
Okay, you want money for sex now, and it's just
Right.
not gonna go down like that. Especially with a
Yes.
brother like me.
Mm.
I already
Watch
know.
this. Right. Watch this video right here, guys. Watch this woman say this to this man.
You ain't brought no value to me.
Trying to get to know me.
Cause you already talking about money. That's like me saying, well, you can give me some head then. So come do that.
I'm good.
Okay, so leave.
No.
What you mean? No, I don't want you in my car. It's pointless. I'm not spending no you. I'm not taking you shopping. I'm not doing that.
You can though if you wanted to.
You keep talking about I can. I'm telling you what I'm not doing though. I can do a lot of things. I can do whatever I want, but I'm not doing it. I need you to hear me clearly.
All right, so then pay some of my bills.
How about you get out? How about we start there? You don't. I don't want you in this car.
You got money.
You wasting my time.
How am
I got money
wasting
that
your
I worked
time?
hard for. Why would I waste it on you?
If you're getting to know me.
Why would I pay your bills for what? Why? Well, tell me why a random stranger that you just met should pay your bills.
Stranger that you was trying to talk
It doesn't
to,
matter.
And now I'm giving you time of day.
Tell me why a stranger you just met should pay your bills.
Because if you got money, why not?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that I got money. Pay your own fucking bills.
I do, but if I can get the help from somebody that I'm getting to know, why not?
You're not getting to know me because I don't want to get to know you no more. Go, digger. You can get out. You can let yourself out. Go home and think about what you did.
Damn.
What if a woman says to you, she's shy? That's it. She's just shy.
I think that's very flattering. You're very shy. You know what I'm saying? I'm shy, but I'm not gonna allow my ways to block my blessings. You know.
That's okay. So for me, it's been a very long time, and I was speaking to my friend about this the other day when we were out for dinner, and I told him, I'm like, oh my gosh, like I just don't know how to get in that groove any longer. And he said, well, it's maybe not up to you to do that if you're timid, shy, or maybe insecure even. He's like, it's up to the man. Like he has to start with a massage, or, just he has to be willing to touch your body, rub your body, and do that real, a kind of getting you in that mood. And that sounded so good to me. I was like, oh, that's how it's going to happen. Yeah, because
a man knows how to get you there. If you show interest and you cannot even be in the mood, a man knows how to get you there. I don't think it's something we even have to talk about or ask a woman, or a woman ask a man. I think it's just something that happens naturally.
Right.
And, there's nothing more disappointing than when you do get to that point and you're just about there, and the woman, because it's 99.9% of the time it's usually the woman that says, oh, wait, I don't think I could go through this.
You do a woman very well.
And a woman, a man who knows his, where he's at, a man will say, okay, I understand. But that's probably the last time you'll ever see that man.
No. If a woman says, listen, I'm not ready,
because
and he's like,
what's going to come behind that? What's going to come behind that is, I'm not ready because I need my bills paid. I'm thinking about my bills, or I'm not over my ex. I don't know, or I don't know if I really want to do this. Or what are you doing here for? If you got these three things that I just said that are bothering you, why are you here with me in this in this setting?
Right. So you're saying that a woman there's always an ulterior motive. Like there's no woman out there that just really is not ready.
No, I think if a woman's not ready, she's not going to put herself in a position, or she's not going to paint a picture as if she's ready.
Well, some women need a little bit more time. I am that woman where, like, I will kiss, I will hug, I will chill, I will cook for the man. Like, forget the restaurants. I'll invite him for breakfast. I'll invite him for lunch. I'll hang out with him, go to his place. I'll be his best friend and really chill. But getting to that intimacy point is just really difficult for me. It's just really tough for me, and I don't think I'm the only woman out there. Like, and when you say a man knows how to get a woman there, even during the first time that, like, I'm a little shy. Even if I sleep at his house and, we do it. And I'm, at his house and we roll over and the next morning we got to do it again. I'm still shy the next morning. I mean, after that, after the first 2 times, I'm good. I'm like, okay, I know what he likes and he knows what I like. And I'm good after the first couple of times. But getting me there is like, revving up an old, like a Monte Carlo, like, once you get that engine going, boom, I'm ready and I'm good. And I would love to make sure he's happy all the time. It wouldn't always be me saying no, but it's just that I don't know what it is. I just can't get there.
Well,
So
let me say this. You're saying you can't get there, and I understand we're all different creatures. I'm there. Like when I was 16, when I was lost my virginity,
right.
I was there back then. I was from the moment I was lost my virginity at 16 up until to the point where I'm 57. There is no line in sexual desire. I'm
No
right.
what?
I started up here. Sexual desire. There's
no
loss in sexual desire
loss.
from the time I was
Okay.
16 to the time I'm 57. So
Right.
I'm right here at 16. I'm probably up here now.
Right.
I desire. So when
Right.
I'm with a woman, that's like I'm gas and she's a fire. She's the flame.
Right.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Together, there's going to be a chemical reaction, which is usually fire. So
Right.
I'm not going to play that game to where, it's like, I'm going to be a gentleman forever until she says
Right.
she's ready.
Right. But a woman, like I'm trying to say, a woman doesn't always say no just because she has an ulterior motive. Sometimes she really just needs time. Sometimes she needs patience.
I have friends, like I have female friends who they don't ask me for anything. They don't want anything. The expectation for me to them is nothing. They can call me anytime and say, look, you want to X, Y, Z, A, B, C. And it's like,
Right.
sure, sure,
Oh
sure. Because I
gosh.
know there's no expectation and there's no
Right.
attraction. But then there's other
Well,
women that I'm
but
attracted
what?
to.
So for you, a relationship, is not about. So yeah, I get where you're coming from. So for you, you would just have meaningless sex, and what I'm saying is,
No,
I
I would
can't.
not. I don't have meaningless sex.
Right. So, but if
No,
okay, aimless, like there is no aim except for an
no. What I'm
orgasm.
saying, the women that I just described, those are women who
Right.
I have no desire to be with, and vice versa.
Oh,
They don't have
okay.
any desire to be with me. But
Oh,
a woman who
you'll sleep with them.
no, I won't sleep with them. I
Okay,
won't sleep
okay,
with
okay,
them.
okay. I misunderstood.
Yeah,
Okay.
we've already established that
Right.
these are women that I would not sleep with. These are friends,
Okay.
and I
So
don't have many female friends.
in a relationship, okay, so let's take back all the layers of this onion. You meet a woman, you go out on a date, it's clear that the two of you are compatible, and you're like, okay, like the opportunity comes, and let's say you're with a woman like myself, and the opportunity comes where the two of you are at your place. You have a couple of drinks, you're really getting along great, the music's playing, and you see that you have to work a little bit more to get her in that groove. Do you just say, okay, we're not compatible? Or do
No,
you, okay,
no,
so,
no.
okay.
She's gonna. Let me say this: we could have drinks, we could talk, but I can tell if a woman is not there. I'm not gonna try and get her there unless I know her purpose and her the reason for her being there. You know,
Right. Okay.
I could have a drink with a woman and not do anything. You know.
Right. But usually some drinks, lightens up the
Oh yeah.
energy and,
Oh yeah.
and it
When a
makes a
woman
woman
when a
feel.
woman has the drink and she looks at you, she gives you that look, and a man knows it. I can read a
Right.
woman. You know, I don't like reading books, but I love reading women.
Right.
It's so much
Well, that's
easier.
okay. So what you're saying is you need to know that you're compatible. But this is where I think we fundamentally disagree. Because I get where you're coming from on everything, except you hit it off with this woman. You're no longer going to restaurants. You're hanging out together at home, at her place, your place, whatever. Maybe you dated 3 times in 7 days, and you're like, wow, I can't stay away from her. We can't stop talking on the phone. We're so connected. We have this chemistry. And then, bam, you guys have that moment of intimacy. And if you're not compatible in the bedroom, you're just like, yeah, adios, amiga.
No, no, no. It's no,
Okay.
no, 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 no. You know what you're working with from that point, and you know that this person is. You know that this person is willing to go to the next level. Now now we've established that. Now we can move forward to whatever it is
Okay.
we're going to move forward to. But
So compatibility is, sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
I'm not gonna be with a woman who's stringing me along when we're dating and we're trying to see if we're compatible. But you have 2 or 3 other women that who are also waiting, and you got to make a choice, and you're wasting your time with this one. It's just something that a lot of men deal with, a lot of men go through, a lot of
Right.
people go through, women too.
Right. So compatibility in the bedroom, if she's willing to make love and she's willing to do things like, I guess compatibility in the bedroom is only important to you if she doesn't try to please you. Like she's not trying to make you important in the bedroom. Where does the
No,
compatibility factor
the
come in at?
here's a compatibility. Some people hit it off right off. Wow, we're compatibility. She knows what to do. I know what to do. She likes what I do. Oh man, it's just fire. And then you have some people, like you said earlier, they don't know what to do. You gotta kind of
Right.
show them. You gotta teach them. So you just want to know where we are, where we stand. We know where we
Right.
stand intellectually. We know where we
Right.
stand financially. Let's see where we
Right.
stand physically. You know,
Have you had to teach a woman in the bedroom?
uh, no, never had to
Okay.
teach a woman.
Okay. Okay. That I find that interesting. That's a good thing. I
Yeah,
mean, yeah, that's a good thing. I mean,
I mean, it's
has a
not.
woman Mhm.
Sex isn't. It's not hard. It's not any. It's nothing difficult. It's just some women are willing to go further than other women.
So
You know what I'm saying?
you're probably pretty easy to please in the bedroom then.
Yeah, I would say so.
Right?
Yeah.
That's a good thing. Right. Like, aw, ladies, that's perfect. Right. No, that's a good thing because you got some men that are like, they all jerked out and, they put their penis in everywhere and they got to a point now where they were freaky deaky. And, from the time they were like, and now they're like 60, still has a great drive, but they want to, nothing can please them because they have an insatiable desire to be kind of like a P. Diddy, like, yeah. So I think that's also one of my fears, like I like making love. I like being open and, doing normal, great things. But for me, incompatibility in the bedroom is a guy like wanting to pull out whips, wanting to pull out, to have like really rough, aggressive, angry intimacy and stuff. For me, I'm like, that's not that is where I find the compatibility. If he cannot have, like, if he doesn't know how to move and groove and get into the rhythm, I know how to set that stage, like we're lighting some candles, we're putting some music on, we're going to have some drinks, we're going to get used to each other's bodies, we're going to explore. I'm cool with that. But when a man starts like wanting to introduce things into the bedroom, that's where I'm like, okay, well, no, we're not compatible and we never will have a good relationship. So that's where we end it. And I don't mind talking about intimacy and sex before we even get it there. I don't want to do it on the first date. But when we start realizing that we are compatible mentally, I do want him to kind of let me know where his mindset is in the bedroom before I even get there, because I don't want any surprises. Like, I don't want to be like, oh man, he's a freak,
Freaky deaky.
Yes, freaky deaky. I can't do freaky deaky. I like making love. I like exploring each other's bodies. Like, I like normal, regular intimacy. So that's where my incompatibility factor is. Differences in expectations, right? So, I mean, I could just a quick story. I met a guy online, not online. I met him through my sister. He was in Winnipeg. This was back in Canada. And I was like, oh my gosh, great dude. He was a jeweler, Jewish dude, and, very wealthy and stuff of that nature. And so he flew me out to Winnipeg and I got to his place. He was very safe, very normal, very loving, very cuddly, cooked for me, made sure I was comfortable. And then when we got into the bedroom, he got like weird and I can't even explain it. He jumped up on the bed and he went, I know, I got something. And he went almost like the Joker, like really weird and strange. And he went in the side drawer, pulled out a whip, and he went, I know what you want. And I'm like, no, dude, I don't want a beating. I want to be loved. This is a bedroom. This is intimacy. And I couldn't do it. I was like, sorry, man. I slept in the second room and I took a flight home the next day. And some people might say that I was being extreme. And I was like, no, dude, I'm not going to waste your time. Right. I will never be that woman that is going to say, hurt me in that fashion, So yeah, so I was like, bye. And that was it. Right. But I actually was ready. He got me to the point where I was ready. Then he did that.
He probably knew that he couldn't impress you with his 3-inch pillow.
That's very interesting. Right, because it was. But that's the whole thing too. Does size matter? That's got to be another video. Okay. Because I love that topic very much. Write that one down, D. I'm going to write that down right now.
Yeah, write that one down.
Does size matter? Hold on. I'm just going to put size matter. We're doing that one for next week, ladies and gentlemen. So D, let everyone know where you are at and how they can get a hold of you.
I've been in Loving Life here in the Dominican Republic. And also you can find me on Facebook or TikTok, and you can see a lot of what I'm doing here. And you can reach me, inbox me, don't be shy.
You can inbox me as well. If you're looking to relocate, if you're looking to visit here, I can help you find an apartment, whether it's budget friendly or luxury. Give me a shout. I also have another YouTube channel called Cerise Fairfax. I would love to see you on that platform as well. All right, Donnie, tell everyone what to do.
Hit that like, subscribe, share button. Let us know how you feel about our content. Please leave comments. Let's make this interesting. Let's have fun talking about these topics. Let us know what you guys like us to talk about.
Awesome. Be good to yourself out there, everyone. We'll see you in the next video.
Take care.
Take care.
take it him. Yo. Mic check 1, 2, it's the rundown crew. Cerise and Donnie spitting truth like they do. News on the block, sports on the rise. Entertainment served raw, no disguise. Got the streets buzzing from the east to the west. Every headline dissected, they bring the best. Cerise with the heat, Donnie's got the flow. 2 voices, 1 mic, let the knowledge grow. Take 2, rundown, you know the sound. Truth in the hustle, breaking new ground. Take 2, rundown, where the real gets found. Tune in, lock in, it's the illest around. Cerise dropping gems, sharper than the blade. She's the queen of the mic and she's never afraid. Donnie's got the stats, numbers on his tongue. Break it down to plays till the game is spun. They talk about the wins and they talk about the loss. From the court to the field to the Oscars gloss. Keeping it 100, never out of bounds. They're the voices of the people, flipping all the rounds. Podcast waves like a storm in the night. Cerise and Donnie shedding pure insight. From the headlines dripping with cold hard truth to the laughs in between, keeping it aloof. So, what you gotta do? It's the illest. So.